Hello, beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane, and I'm going to finish off the week, this week anyway, for your hopes and fears and the outcome of these beautiful readings for the very first week of January. I absolutely love these, okay? Your hopes and fears is power lines. I love that. We'll look at this one first. And it's written energy. Now, I love the number because it's 3, 6. Both end up being 9. You have all three very energetic, beautiful. And if you can say Tesla, this is, honestly, 369, right? He's the dude who came with AC power, right? So this is exactly what this is. This is 369. It's our ability to manifest the things that we want in our lives. So your hopes and fears are always that you're going to have enough energy to bring forward what you want to manifest. I'm going to read this one with a lot of love in my heart and a lot of magic, okay, for what it represents. Energy constantly flows through power lines and provides a vital source that is easy to take for granted. It's just there. Think of your energy in the same way as it runs through your body. It's important to take note of how you feel and where you are energetically. Do you feel tired, overactive? This could be a sign of imbalance that could easily lead to burnout and a loss of your own power. On the other hand, proper rest and energy work can balance and recharge you. This card is also a reminder that energy is ever present and connects us all. I love that. Surround yourself with those who complement and reciprocate your energy. You'll also be a source of empowerment for others. And we were talking about that yesterday. Okay, absolutely. Which can lead to fulfilling connections. Energy is tricky, so what you may be feeling may not be your own. It's important to check in with yourself to be able to make the distinction. Follow the flow as it crisscrosses your body like power lines through a city block or on a country road. Okay? I love that. Love this. But I feel the energy, and I love the colors. I love the purples in the background. I love the pinks, the purples, and the blues. Okay? All feel really, really great. As you can see, I'm wearing a lilac colored nail polish as well. So I'm feeling this energy. Okay? It fills me with power. It's electrifying. I actually feel the electricity of it. Okay? I'm going to say to you this way. Some of you, I wish I could say all of you, but some of you, okay, are on the cusp of understanding this energetic power that is working through you, that is helping you manifest what you want. The rest of you are still working on. I'm not saying that you'll never get there. It's not, absolutely not. Absolutely not. You're still working on it. But I feel that some of you are going to get that moment of things snapping, clicking into place, okay? It's a click. It's not a snap. It's clicking into place where this energetic thing, what they were talking about, that you can't see it, but it's going through the power lines, and that we are made of energy as well. It's that knowledge, it's that knowing, it's almost like that awareness will click in, that clarity. And as soon as it does, great things are going to happen. So your hopes and fears are hoping to get that enlightenment, and your fear is that maybe you're just going to fall short of getting it. But if you are aware of it, if these words that I'm speaking to you hold, they resonate inside of you. You're going, I feel this. It's most certainly going to happen. The time will come. Its time will come for you. Absolutely. You've just got to learn how to manifest your energy into what you want, into your intentions. And when they kind of click in together, things are going to start happening. I love that we have for an outcome, the 8 card here, the heart, love. And Of course, you have the number 8 coming in. Of course we do. Of course we do. Right? It's been so predominant through all of these readings this week. It's just making its way. And we've had the resilient card to come in. And when you bring it down as 38, going into 38 comes down to 11. It's beautiful. Okay, you have 11 of justice, which is balance. You have, if you knock it down even more, 11, it's 2, it's the high priestess. There's a real internal strength with these numbers. And the succulents are no less. They can go a long time without water. They feed themselves. And that's how succulents are very resilient plants. You can have succulents and they'll live for, you can forget to, trust me, I've forgotten plants because they don't speak. They don't go, hey, I need water. So we'll just walk past them, right? And I have a lot. I have some aloe vera does the same thing. I have succulents that do the same thing. They take care of themselves, okay? So this is what this is. You have been very resilient, very, very resilient right here. This is resilience, okay? This is the same type of energy, okay? You know how to get through things. You know how to persevere through challenges, and that is the big thing. The outcome is in love and perseverance. All things happen. All things happen. All right, so let's pull some cards on this beautiful last day. See what else Spirit has to say to us, for us. It is windy today. Oof. You can feel the cool in the air. It's just windy. It's one of those days where you just want to go huddle inside a blanket. We get those. It's winter. It's full winter, you know? As it should be. It's January, right? Compassion. Oh, I love this. And you have 3, 12, marshmallow. Like, you know what? Marshmallow. Marshmallow. I love marshmallow. It's the best thing in hot chocolate. It's the best thing over a campfire. It's just the best thing. Whoever made it, mwah, chef's kiss. Thank you. Wonderfully beautiful invention. I'll take more. Bring it. All right. So let's see. I want to talk about marshmallow. Oh, it's right here. Okay. That's because I want to talk about marshmallow, but I can't find the book. That's because it was under another deck. And my beautiful, messy, which you can't see because it's off camera, but my messy, organized mess. My organized mess, right? Trust your inner feelings and let them lead you a little more strongly. There's a strength card coming in again. Let it lead you a little more strongly. I love the way they say it. Just a little bit more. Don't have hopes, but don't have fears, okay? Just let it lead you a little more strongly. Spiritual energy will be very high. So perhaps fulfillment and illumination in this aspect of life will be easier to obtain. This is a time of giving, of looking out for others. They've mentioned that a few times this week. So others matter, okay? We're not just doing these things for ourselves. We're doing it to be an example and help to others, okay? And taking a more supportive role. Remember that the more you give, the more you'll receive, and in ways that may be not apparent in the first instance. Listen more than you talk, give more than you take, and bend a little more than usual. There you go. I love that. Okay. So it's persuasive, calm. Like I said, it taps into a lot of that perseverance. Okay? I like it. I like it very, very, very much. Let's see. endurance, which, there it is. Those words, right? Perseverance, endurance. It's Jinsen. And it's 18, number 9, coming in again. Number 9. Number 9. Okay. Keep going and don't give up. You may find that a new path is opening before you, but it will seem very long and perhaps even more challenging than you would like. You're being asked to take a bit of a leap of faith with something, but the outcome will be in your favor. And today is the day of outcome. And right away it says, the outcome is what? In your favor. Beautiful. So that works, right? Absolutely it works. Believe in yourself and your abilities, because doubt is the only thing that is holding plans and possibilities back. Doubt. The only thing. You may find additional study, information, gathering, education, any form will improve your situation. Most importantly, a commitment must be made. Yeah. Yesterday we were looking at that as well, right? That sometimes when you falter, it's good to get more information, juggle, adapt, and then move forward. So that's you accumulating this knowledge so that you can move forward and really knock it out of the park. You can do it. You can do it. I feel it so very much. I feel it so very much. Now I'm going to be using this deck. It's been sitting on the desk all week, and I haven't used it. It wasn't part of the readings, but I'm using it today. Why? Because I can. And this is the Art Nouveau Tarot. And we have the Mr. Pentacles, Mr. Page of Pentacles. Okay? Yeah. He is the one who studies things. He is the one who puts more into it, right? Studies. New job, new project, apprentice, gaining knowledge, skills. A useful friend with useful advice. A solid beginning. New, because he's a page, he's young, right? Acting like the student. Absolutely. This is good knowledge. Pentacles are always good. This is like knowledge that you can use. That's knowledge that you can bring to the bank. So this is the stuff that you need to be doing. So whatever this is, if you have hopes and fears about something not working out, use your energy to get more information on it and learn, right? Even Tesla knew with power lines and stuff, he had to study this. He would spend hours and hours and hours learning about power and how it worked and energy and vibrations to learn more, to do more, until eventually he created something that worked. So it's about being the student, and if anybody was a forever student, it would be Tesla. Absolutely. He was very much a student. And there's the Sun card again. Let's push this here. Okay, that's how you gain clarity. That is how you gain clarity. And I saw something because tomorrow I'm doing the Capricorn moon, and I'm going to read it to you. I'm going to read it to you tomorrow, but I'm going to read it to you as well. It's a new moon in Capricorn, so it's the time to set intentions with new moons, in case you weren't aware. Okay, full moons are time of release. Releasing. It's like you release and let it go. In a new moon, it's time to set an intention, a goal, right? And this, in the next week, it says, if one asks for success and prepares for failure, one will get the situation one has prepared for. There you go. So, let's turn it around and look at it this way. And this was said by Florence Scovel Shinn, so we'll give her credit for that. But look at this. If you prepare and organize for success, okay, not failure. If you ask for success but prepare for success, in other words, use this, shine a light on it, then what else would you do? you know, in a lot of things in my life, when I've prepared for things, I've had mostly a degree of success. It's very, um, it's very rare that I had failure. Now, could I have shot higher for certain things? Most likely, yes. I was very safe in my goals and the things that I wanted most of the time. I wasn't very much of a chance taker, but that's changing as I get along. Not huge things, but a little more, you know? Dipping a couple more toes into the ocean, except, you know, instead of one, maybe I put 1 foot in there. Absolutely. You know, but if you've prepared for most of it, there's a good chance that success will find you. So live less in fear and live more in the hopes that whatever you're shooting for is going to manifest. Oh, she's so funny. My bunny just splooted, and no, it's not. It's when they flop, and the inside where her box is, her litter box. That's why it sounds plasticky, because it is. So it's easier to wipe, right? But her pen is like all carpeted. But she likes to sleep there because I guess I guess it's cooler, right? And she just flops. So you hear little nails, and then you hear all that noise. And it's quite disconcerting if you've never had a bunny, because they almost look like they drop dead. It almost looks like they drop dead when they do it, but it's not. It's the ultimate for a bunny to do that. It means they feel comfortable, they're happy and content. Inflow with money. We had that again. This is the second time we've had that this week. So this, I'm feeling, could be, this could be something that has to do with changing careers, or changing, or start going in business for yourself, absolutely. These could be risk-taking like that, right? Or you're just getting a better relationship with money, Pisces. You just don't see it anymore as something that needs to be achieved or through any means necessary, you know? Maybe you're at the point where you're making peace with money and saying, yes, I need this, but it doesn't rule or ruin my life and my thoughts. And you're just like, I feel the sun here, right? The sun coming in. It's like you're letting it come in. You see all the colors? That's what I feel. I feel like you're letting it come into your life. And I already read this one, so it's in the previous videos for the week. But I am going to read this one. Change maker, make waves. I like it. It's like change your life. Change the way you think about things. Change your relationship to things. Things that you may not have a very great relationship with, it may be time to develop a better relationship with. It has the number 45, so 9. We're hitting a lot of 9s in this very last reading of the week. Okay. Did you floop again? Oh, bunny. Warrior spirit, activist healer, passionate light worker. You are a change maker, and it's time to start acting as that which you are. Remember what I said? You plan for success? Well, plan to be the change maker, and believe yourself to be. Okay? Believe yourself in that role. See yourself. Trust yourself. Be self-assured that you are that person. Stop saying yes to things you hate. It's time to honor your beliefs and to put your energy behind your words while speaking them clearly and loudly in your life. Speaking your visions for a future will broadcast your change maker essence to the world. Again, it's about being that beautiful example, right? By becoming who you are meant to be, you become an example to others that they can also do the same. They can become the change maker in their lives. Stand up for what you believe in. There it is. Vocalize that which lights you up. Lights you up, lights you up. We had the word communication yesterday. And insist on witnessing the change you desire. Change. Yes, we also had that card this week in this deck, which is the sign of the times oracle. When you do, the stars will hear you. The mountains will reverberate, and you will call forth a paradigm that is filled with the vibration of something better. This is how change happens. See injustices as fuel for your fire of goodness, stoking the flames. There's an 11 here. Was it? Yes, 3811. See injustices, because we have the justice number, 11, okay? As fuel for your fire of goodness, stoking the flames of your light and igniting the torch of love. Love, fire. Make waves, change maker, by focusing on what matters and by having faith that they will roll into the shorelines of the future. You are what we have been waiting for. Absolutely, that I believe in. You are absolutely what we've been waiting for. Some of you, after speaking to you personally, I think you have some great ideas. Better than I would have ever thought of. And I'm blown away. Blown away by your, what you want to contribute to the planet, okay? Don't make yourself small, okay? There's no such thing as small things. I have a saying here where I keep all my nail polishes. Of course I do, right? It says, do small things with great love. I don't believe they're small things. I believe that those small things are the biggest things, especially when you do them with great love and great intention. Okay. Change maker, what is the essence of your dream that already lives in your heart and already is bolded, already is in there? Which part of that dream is already part of your reality? What sacred activism fuels your inspiration? What change do you desire to see? Are you choosing to stay where you feel safe instead of rocking the boat and creating waves of change? Well, we've all done that, right? Out of the sake of security and not really wanting to, I don't know, feel off-kilter. But this isn't off-kilter, Pisces. This is a long time coming. You have a lot of tools here that you just haven't been utilizing. It's time to use them. It is really time to just whip them out, do what you must with, okay? You can do it. You can do it. You have the strength, the ability. Absolutely. I would like to thank everybody who has been with me this week. And thank you for your support. Thank you so much for, if you've been watching all week, I want to make sure that you press the like button. That helps the channel a lot. And go ahead and leave a comment. Even if it's little hearts, let me know you're around. If you share this video, it gets out to more people. And I want to add something else. If you can, go ahead and watch another one of my videos, even if it's one that you've watched this week. Watch time always helps the channel, especially this one, and I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay. I usually try to leave a playlist. It's in the community tab with all the beautiful memes that I leave there from other people, of course. And at the same time, I have embedded in the note the playlist for the week. So if you click on that and you just play the playlist, it will play on its own, you know? And that helps me. It helps me a lot. So I appreciate it. It costs nothing, and I appreciate it. All right, so you have here the Ace of Pentacles. Opportunity for real concrete growth, abundance, prosperity. There's a lot of mention about money in this reading. There is a lot of here. So I do believe that this could be opportunities coming your way. I do feel that you are very much nurturing the right seed to make things happen. And of course, when you plant, what happens is when it is nurtured and taken care of and it's in the right soil, well, you get a really good crop. And that's the greatest thing. It's when you feed and care for the right seed, the right energy, the right time, beautiful things start to happen. Absolutely. Seven, choose wisely. Yeah. So it came in this way, and this is usually a tarot deck. So I'm going to leave it this way because I feel this is the seven of, it could be the Seven of Pentacles or the Seven of Cups. Either way, I'm feeling it as make the right choice. In other words, choose the one thing. We go from the seven to the focus of the one. And I feel that we have been in the year of seven in 2023. We've been looking at our choices. We've been picking out the best stuff. And now it's time to really choose what needs to be, what needs to move forward at this point. Okay? So choose what you want wisely and then concentrate on making it grow. I can almost feel like this is, if you look, there's the seed. You can almost see this as seeds here. I don't know, it could be drums or something, but it almost looks like seeds. There's somebody just kind of sitting there in meditation. It's like you've decided, okay, it's time, right? It's time. Now I've made my decision, and I'm going to let it grow. And this is a peach tree. All right, so let's carry on. If they feel the need to give me more, they will as we go. All right. Ooh. So we have the Strength card. The other two, they kind of fell out in a weird way, so we're going to leave them. The Strength card, of course, number 8, right? Of course it was going to come in. And love and strength. It is at the heart of us this year. It will absolutely be about that self-assurance. And like I said, I did do a video, actually, not this week, but last week, about this, getting rid of fear. Getting rid of the Page of Swords energy where it's telling you all the boogeyman stories that are going to stop you from moving forward and how to overcome it. Even wrote down things on how to get rid of them. So if that interests you, there also are memberships here as low as $3 a month. So check that out. All you have to do is click the join button and it'll show you. Queen of Cups. Yeah, you're in the mood to receive. And there it is again, the Seven of Cups, okay? It's the Ace of Swords and the Seven of Cups. So that's exactly what I was talking about. Getting that breakthrough from that one idea, from that seven, right? The decisions that needed to be made. Is it heart? Is it career? Is it home? It's working on that thing. Making sure that the breakthrough that you're getting is actually going to bring about decisiveness. Because I've talked about this before. If you put your eggs in too many baskets, you can. But if you do too many things at once, then you won't accomplish anything at all. Sometimes it's better to take the one or the few and really work hard at those things. And when they start proving to, be fruitful, then you can move on to other things. It's not to stop you from having your cake and eating, or your cakes and eating them too. It's more about ensuring that ensuring success by giving the focus where it's needed, okay? And some things, of course, will need more focus than others. There's some things that, you can do in a couple of weeks, and there's some things that will take years to implement, depending on who you are. So it's always good to take that into consideration, okay? All right. Okay, so more tarot. And this is a Spirit Within tarot. I really like this deck. I edged it this color to match the back. Yeah. Just letting you know, it doesn't come in this color. Nine of Swords. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah. I keep feeling that the time, what they're saying, as long as you took the lessons of last year, the seven. Okay, have the Seven of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups. It's coming in with the Nine of Swords. And I feel it to say, if you took deliberate weeding out of stuff, right? Picking out all the opportunities that are there for you. Instead of just, because I said last year, just to recap, was a year not of really just weeding out the stuff, weeding or taking the weeds out of the garden. It was also the year of realizing what was growing, what was working, and how to utilize it best, to concentrate your efforts on that. Now, if you really did that in 2023, then you won't be left with this right here, which is anxious over, is it going to work? Fear and anxiety over, like, is this going to be a problem? Because you weeded out the bad and you concentrated on the good. And now it's time to put that energy into whatever you're doing. So this is, if it's self-improvement, in relationships and money and career, this is what you've been doing, right? You've been preparing for this. Absolutely. All right. So, one more deck here for tarot, and then we'll pick from what I've been using all week, which has been fun for reading Enders, is the Wisdom Keeper's Inner Guidebook. Actually, it's the inner. I'm reading the guidebook, but it's the Wisdom Keeper's Oracle. Six of Wands, success. Gorgeous. Look at all those camera light bulbs going. Beautiful Pisces. Look at that. Okay. So again, I get a feeling that you're being watched. that you're being watched, absolutely. Okay? I feel that this is saying, this is you on your new journey, and, you know, people are taking pictures, right? It's not just about success, but your success is going to be observed, if that's the right way I'm seeing it. I feel that is the right way I've been seeing it all week. I feel that you're not just doing something for yourself, you're building new pathways for others to follow. So it allows them to go their way and do it, okay? So this strength energy is going to have a lot of reverberation and I was going to say repercussion, but that's not it. It's reverberation, if that is even a word. I'll give you a better example. Rock in a pond, ripple effect, okay? That's what it feels like. Whatever you do, it's going to ripple out to others. And it's beautiful. It's good. But it also puts a level of responsibility on your shoulders, okay? Do you want to show them defeat in a way that, a defeatist in a way that it sucks the energy out of you and you never try again? Or do you want to show them resilience? Do you want to show them resilience, a succulent, you know, perseverance, all of those beautiful words of overcoming, vibrancy of spirit, of getting it done, of doing it, of knocking it out of the park, okay? You can. It's very possible, my beautiful Pisces, it is. All right, so let's look at a wisdom seeker, and then we can end this beautiful week. Like I said, we're looking at the new moon in Capricorn, and that moon is coming in, well, I'll tell you tomorrow, okay? This one just jumped right out. Humanity. Oh, and you know, you couldn't. We started out with the power lines at 36. And guess where we're ending with? Of course we are. I feel it's been so synchronistic this week. Such beautiful synchronistic messages. Everything is just kind of touching each other. I love it. Okay? I love it. Okay. Humanity. Let's see. So story time. Story time. The deepest role of the 36th gift is to help humans to become human by respecting others and by embracing your own suffering, whatever it looks like. The world expected my father to be a bad seed, so he became one. He cheated on my mother, had a bad temper, and created chaos wherever he went. Like many of the men in our neighborhood, he was reckless, always pushing the limit, getting into trouble, and attracted crisis after crisis. That sounds familiar. Right, Dad? He didn't mean to hurt us, which is probably why he hid so much from us, and why he begged for forgiveness when my mother and grandmother finally kicked him out. My mother and grandmother were strong women who did their best to raise and protect me. Their task wasn't easy given our turbulent neighborhood where the police frightened us as much as the gangs. I witnessed more tragedies than a young boy ever should. I also watched the news and saw how men like my father were perceived. I promised myself I'd never be like him or cause the pain he caused. As a teen, I felt anger and lust. I'd go with my grandmother to church and pray for my sins to be taken away. But over time, the stress got to me, and my nervousness gave me tics. Though inside I was sensitive and caring, I avoided eye contact with people and appeared shifty. I was hard to reach and had few friends, although there was one girl in my church who I secretly fancied. Too shy to approach her, I followed her home one day, hid in the bushes, and peeked in her window. She saw someone in the bushes and called the police. Imagine the shame I felt when my poor mother and grandmother had to come to the jail and bail me out. The charges were dropped as soon as the girl discovered who it was, but I was still required to meet with a social worker. Something in my eyes reassured me he'd been there. He knew suffering deep in his bones. He didn't just see the terror, shame, or nervousness in me. He saw the good seed. He saw the good seed. There you go. It's there again, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay. So, it was a strange and amazing experience to have a man encourage me to talk about my feelings. I knew instantly that I'd done one day come to exactly what he did. I'd see the good seed in everyone I met. I'd look straight into their eyes and let them know with my whole heart that they were okay, exactly how they were, no matter what they felt, what they looked like, or where they came from. I come to celebrate your humanity today, to remind you of your innate goodness, and to reassure you that there's no feeling in you that is inherently wrong or bad. No matter what you've done or experienced in life, you are innocent at your core. What matters now is not what you feel, but what you do with your feelings. I ask you, please don't reject your feelings or react to them. Simply acknowledge and embrace any emotional turbulence within you with compassion. Nervousness is only a sign that you have some feelings that need to be seen and embraced. Do not run from your pain, for along with your pain comes a great deal of pleasure. I feel that all of this week, Pisces, this Spirit has been telling us that we are going to be role models in this world by meeting vulnerability and maybe things that we deem weaknesses with strength, okay? And by doing that, we're setting an example to people not to be, not to look for perfection, but instead to overcome the stuff that we've got to deal with to then manifest the life we want. And I think that's the biggest message. I mean, I can't really tell you more than that. I think that kind of says it all, even with this beautiful message here. That says it all. We are human beings. We are fallible in the stuff we do. But the fantastic thing is that in those failures is the greatest wisdom that we can reach to become more and to become better. It's never been about perfection. It's all about learning and the journey. I'm going to leave you with this. I thank you so much for taking the time to be with me again. I said it before. I'm sending you a lot of love, light, and blessings. I hope to see you tomorrow where we start all over again. We're going to look at the Capricorn new moon and then at the upcoming week. I hope to see you there. Take care of yourselves. Bye for now.